The ministry of the womb is not a new thing to most women. This is because we have been teaching women on how to go about it for a very long time. And most of the women that, went into ministering to their babies right from the womb have every cause to thank God for that particular vision. It is important to minister to children right from the womb because the womb is the beginning point in the life of every child. In the book of Psalm chapter 22 verse 10, the psalmist said, I was cast upon you from my mother's womb. The womb is a place that is so important that you can carry out deliverance on behalf of your unborn child. When you look into the foundational strongholds in your life as a mother and look into the foundational stronghold in the life of your husband and all manners of environmental strongholds and powers and principalities, satanic altars, visible and invisible, ancient forces, covenant and vows, dedications and initiations that have been made generation after generation, it is at the time of pregnancy that you can separate your babies from them all. All those things you call cause and causes, you can speak on behalf of your baby and separate your babies from those generational causes. What is it that you are seeing in the root of your husband as you got married to your husband that is not just normal? It is a time of pregnancy that you can separate that child from those foundational wickedness and strongholds, powers and forces, influences, and all manners of satanic high places that are coming from the root of your husband as well as your own particular root. It is a time of pregnancy that you can disagree with the altars and the forces, with the covenant and the vows, with all manners of satanic strongholds and gateways that has been contending with your own life and with the life of your husband, with the people from the community you're married to, with the people within the environment that you are living, within your nation, within your region, within your continent, within the entire whole world, whatsoever that is ungodly, it is the time of pregnancy that you separate your babies from them all, disagreeing from the satanic principalities and closing every satanic doorways that would affect the destiny of your baby. You just have to use the opportunity of pregnancy to do a whole lot of ministry. The period of 9 months is a time of ministry. It is a time of impartation. It is a time of raising altars for that child. What kind of altars are you supposed to raise? You're supposed to raise godly altars. And as you raise these altars, while the child is born, the child will begin to enjoy the altars you have prophetically risen for him or her, such as the altars of glory, blessings, long life, the altars of prosperity, the altars of preservations, and God interventions, and all that. You speak to the child's destiny. You speak to the earth and the elements of the earth, disagree with every forces of darkness that has been contending with men and women in your husband's root, in your own root, in the entire world, that will never be the portion of your child. Then you enter into agreement with the Almighty God. One other thing that is very, very needful you do within the time of pregnancy in the area of blessings is to be very, very prophetic. You must be a prophetic mother where you speak into the womb of the earth and then position your children in destiny ahead of time before that child is born. A lot of children are struggling because there were no prophetic declarations from their parents ahead of time. And that is why they come into the world. They come into a world that an altar of wickedness has already been set ahead for them, waiting for their own arrival. Why is it that the unbelievers are more intelligent than the righteous ones, the children of God? Why should they be speaking ahead of time? Do you know why you are pregnant? That some people had already seen the destiny of that child that you're carrying in your womb and has gone ahead to carry out some satanic altars ahead of time, waiting for the arrival of the baby. But the ministry of the womb has been given to you as a mother for you to stand in your prophetic altar as a mother, your prophetic mandate and mantle to revoke anything that is not of the Lord and then enthrone your child to a place of destiny fulfillment. It is at the time of pregnancy. God bless you.